Hi folks, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do August readings for all zodiac signs. Like I always say, these are general readings, take what applies, if it applies, and you know what to do with the rest. And thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. You guys rock! And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, the info is in the box below. I do readings within a 24-hour period of contact. So whether you shoot me an email or give me a shout on the phone, everything's set up quickly and done quickly. If you like to learn tarot, I have tarot card classes and my mystery healing boxes that are absolutely beautiful, that bring out the highest properties and qualities of your crystals and stones. Give me a shout and we'll talk about it. All that aside, this reading is going to be for Gemini. Let's see what's shaking with you in August 2019. Oh boy. Wow, Gemini. If you have a plan and you haven't executed it yet, execute it. Absolutely. So let's get into this. Bottom of the deck. Whoa. Gems, you have the Three of Hearts. This is heartbreak, disappointment. Now, some people will say third-party interference. And it's been a while since I talked about third party, so I'm going to make it clear. It's not always about cheating. If you're with somebody, friendship, partnership, love ship, any one of those ships, and your crew doesn't like the person you're with, that's third-party interference. Because you have enough respect to listen, to your friends, family, whatever. And eventually the opinion, falls through. Same thing with the other person. It could be their crew and their family that doesn't like you, Gems. Now, that I'm only using that as an example of third party. But there's definitely something heartbreaking, something disappointing here. And this is where I think a plan needs to be executed here. Nobody wants to stay. And this sucks. So, Gemmies, let's get it. We're going to start off with the Four of Swords, but in reverse. Now, in the upright, this is taking a pause, taking a breath, taking a step back, reprioritizing, re-strategizing, and making that plan. Gems, in the reverse, it's time to stop thinking and start doing. Because what's crossing you to help or hinder, Gems, you have the Hermit. Now, known as a Virgo card, he's a seeker of knowledge. He finds out for himself what he needs to get for info. Doesn't rely on other people. And again, saying the other people, interference. Sometimes it means isolation. Sometimes it means it's seclusion. But the Hermit likes to be alone, Gems. So he can hear his thoughts. I just heard, find out what's true and what's not true. What to believe, what not to believe. Listening to yourself, Gems. Because the Lantern is, your intuition. Now, it's kind of funny because this is taking that time to get info, to gather info, in a point of, resting, making that plan. Gems, if you have all the info that you need to execute a plan, what are you waiting for? Because in your foundation, you have the Knight of Rods. Now, here's a messenger, comes from the court of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but more so just a messenger. A messenger to take action, to move on something, Gems. And it being on your foundation, Gems, I feel that you know. You know, Gems. There's a ball that you have to put in play. No more pro and conning. No more thinking. Because that, time has lapsed. Something here calls for action. And like I said before, thinking, not doing. Because how does anyone ever heal from this, whether this is you or somebody else that you're dealing with, if something's not done about it? Now, Gems, what's crowning your reading here is Sagittarius card of Temperance. This is a card of balance. Getting your head and your heart on the same page. Now, Gems, I know, air signs, you guys like to be, facts, figures, and numbers, and you like to, overanalyze, maybe even critique. No. This is equal portions of your head and your heart. And they both need to be on the same page. They both need to be in agreement. Gems. It's also a card of patience. Now, Gems, yes. It does take time to get your head and your heart on the same page. A lot of times we can stay in an area where it's just all heart, emotions and stuff, and we don't think about the little, the analytical part of being like, well, wait a minute. Here's a smart thing to do. And sometimes it's the other way around. That we don't incorporate the emotions of what we truly want. And with the Temperance card crowning here, there needs to be a balance. Whatever you're thinking, does it incorporate your emotions too? Because one without the other can land up, with remorse and regret. Now, in your recent past here, Gems, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is, I'm good solo, yo. This person has everything, that he or she needs materialistically. What this person is looking for is the things that money can't buy, that have equal worth, love, respect, honesty, dignity. Because this person has everything else. This person takes care of themselves. They're not going to go without. This could be a very entrepreneurial, type thing, or somebody who does work for another business but has some sort of ranking in there, and money's good. And that's in the recent past here. There's still something here that has to be done. Now, whether that is branching off from a business, maybe expanding, but something here just seems off balance here, Gems. Maybe something, analytically, facts, figures, numbers looks good, but your heart's not into it. Makes sense to everybody else. Or it could be the other way around, where the emotions have just taken over something. You know what I mean? And you can't get back that analytical part. Because going into your future here, Gems, we have the Seven of Cups. It's all about choices. It's all about options. In the Rider-Waite, it would come in as, confusion. That all your options don't look too good. I call it slim pickings. But some things in these cards are good, and some things are pretty, well, you should be wary about. Like that squid. Don't pick that cup. So choices and options. It very well could be, Gemmy, that something's not clear. That Do you want to go out and do you want to go out and be solo and find out what your options and find out what your choices are? Maybe you feel confident enough. Maybe you feel, that I'm good. I get everything I need. Maybe you're looking for a friendship, partnership, love ship, any one of those ships. And he's exploring the choices. Now, how people see you in this situation, Gems, they see you as the Page of Cups. Now, here's that emotional side. The Page of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio realm, but this is a message of something heartfelt, a message of something sentimental. Maybe it's an apology, maybe it's a compliment. But whatever the Page of Cups is, it comes from the heart. Now, Gems, someone's looking at you like this. Like maybe you want to offer your cup of love. Or maybe you should give an apology. Because remember, it can go either way here. Gems, it very well could be that, maybe you are in more of your feels than your head. Which again, you gotta get them both together here, Gems. Maybe there's a sentimental part of you that somebody sees. But in your environment, Gems, you've got the Four of Pentacles, the Miser card. If it's not holding on to money or being greedy, this person does not express themselves. They keep them to themselves, their opinions, everything. I mean, take a look at the card. Looks more like greed, don't it? Holding on to what he's got. And Gems, I think this is where, this head or heart, solo or no, comes into play. Or it has to come into play. Because it seems to me, Gems, that you're giving and willing to give your heart. And somebody isn't. Here you are expressing. This was just like, yeah. And this is like a mixed signal. Definitely. And Gems, it could be that you're at the point, well, I have feels for someone, but I don't think they're reciprocated. I mean, you've been thinking about this, Gems. Why this, remedies. But the thinking time's over, Gems. Something needs to be put into action. You got to get the ball rolling here, Gems, on whatever this is. Now, in your hopes and in your fears, Gems, you have the Holy Grail of love. The Ace of Cups is the universe giving you this opportunity to see if you take it or not. Now, it could be making an old love new. Brazy new love. Or Gems, love for yourself, first and foremost. Gems, do that introspection. What you really want, what you really desire. If you're in a situation where you feel like you're giving, and you feel like you're expressing, and somebody's just not reciprocating it, it's not for you, Gems. And it's also not, for you to tear yourself up, either mentally or emotionally, where you stay separate and you're only one of the two. It ain't for you either. Gems, your outcome card here is the Ace of Rods. This is the universe giving you this opportunity to act on something, to move on something, to put something in action. Whether this is a creative endeavor or go in a brand new direction and put that into motion. Whatever this is, Gemmies, make sure that your head and your heart are on the same page, that they're in agreement. Because once you set something in motion, there's no turning back. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel, and I'll see everybody back here real soon. Take care.